Hello everyone, Deb Floros, guest designer for Bead. I am crazy mad in love with these Toho glass seed beads. They look just like sea glass. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I chose a couple of open bead frame rectangles in different sizes, and we're going to use starfish charms and 2 sections of charm chain with the little shells. 24 gauge wire is how we're going to put it all together, and I pulled out all 3 colors for the design. I first created a little loop with my 24 gauge wire, and I slid on a section of that charm chain. I then want to layer on top of the charm chain the starfish charm. So you've got a little layered look there at the bottom. Then I'm going to wire wrap that section, and I want to make it a little bit messy so that it's supportive for the bead frame that's going to come on next. I took my smallest bead frame first, and I'm just going to pull it onto the wire at the bottom. So you're not going to string the wire all the way on because you want to be able to slide on your beads. And you can choose whatever pattern you'd like. I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 colors. And I made sure that I then filled up the entire section. Then you're going to pull your wire down and you're going to hold on to those beads really tight. And you're then going to pull that wire down into the rectangle and up through the hole in the top. You're going to create a wire wrapped loop up top of the rectangle so that you've got your little dangly section. You're then going to add your second rectangle. So I create a wire wrap loop first. Then, just like the other, I'm going to pull that rectangle onto my wire just through the bottom loop. Then it's all about stringing on the beads in whatever fashion you'd like. You want to fill up the frame and do the same thing. Pull that wire back down, hold on to those beads nice and tight, and then you'll want to push that wire ever so carefully back up through that top hole. And that's a little tricky, so just be patient with yourself. Then you're going to create a loop up top, and you're going to connect it to the smaller rectangle. So just create the loop first, and then you're going to take the section that you've already done, and you're going to attach it with the wire and create that wire wrapping. And you can use some pliers to hold on just so that you have some control over that wrapping. Cut off your excess, and then all you need to do is add your ear wire. Now, the one last little nuance thing that I did is I added some waves. So getting that feel of the ocean, I used some pliers and created a little bit of waviness inside those frames with the beads. You can make them straight, you can do whatever you'd like here, but I just wanted to add a little bit of interest in those rectangles. I love this design. It was so much fun to make. Your ear wires are super easy to put on to your last loop that's open up top. You can find everything you need to make these at beadaholique.com. Thank you so much for watching.